2, I'm on another path around because whatever we did on the car fixed whatever we wanted fixed, but opened up a loop for another problem. So now I'm on my way to buy a VANOS solenoid because that was also giving me a problem. So I'm gonna go and buy that and see if that is gonna solve our problem, because like now I'm driving to the spare parts to go and buy a VANOS solenoid because it's not building up pressure with the ones that are there on the car. I'm thinking maybe due to the breather. We tried diagnosing with James as also, but that didn't work. But now I'm gonna go buy the VANOS solenoids. The one was working, but I thought why not just do both, because obviously if the one has went, the other one is also following in no time. So yeah, I'm on my way to get those, and then I'm gonna go to church, and then after church I'm gonna fill it in and then see if I can get the car to be 100% again. So yeah, off to the spare parts. So I got the VANOS solenoids now. That's all we do is work. There's some cops now. I've just passed the cops now. I've gotten the VANOS solenoids, as I've said. So now I'm just heading to church, and then after that I'm gonna fit them in, drive the car, and see how the car is gonna be doing. So yeah, stay tuned, meet me on the other side. Another one on the M4, just 55. So yeah, I need to do the VANOS solenoids. So I'm gonna go ahead and start stripping down the car and replace the VANOS solenoid, and start with the priming of the oil pump to see if they are working on the system, and then I'm gonna continue from there. So I'm gonna go ahead, start stripping. The VANOS solenoid sits actually right here in front, down here. So I need to remove this airbox. I need to remove the charge pipes, but that's not for the VANOS solenoid replacement. The reason why I'm removing the charge pipes is because I want to remove my coils, so that after removing my coils I can start by disconnecting them, and after disconnecting them I can crank the car so it mustn't start, to prime the oil pump. But I'm gonna start by replacing the VANOS solenoids right here in front. So these are the VANOS solenoids 1 and 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove 1 and 2. 1 is for intake, 1 is for exhaust. So now I've gotten them loose. I'll just be very careful to not drop the bolt, because yesterday when I was with James he dropped a few bolts in there. So I'll try my best not to drop it down there, because that will lead to me removing the engine cover. One bolt out, I didn't drop it, there it is. Let me pull it out. Shucks, I still have to remove there's like a bolt down there for the aircon pipe, no, for the coolant pipe, because it's in the way to pull out the bottom one. Don't want to drop this one. Oh, second one, it's out without dropping it. You can pull out the top VANOS solenoid. I need a cloth actually, so oil mustn't spill. This is the top one. This is the top VANOS solenoid. This is the one that's defective. and then the other one was still working a bit, but it was also going bit by bit. I'll go ahead and loosen that aircon pump pipe that I was talking about. Whew, nearly dropped it. And then I'm gonna remove this hose out of my way, then pull out the bottom VANOS. Yeah, this one is so hard. Let me try wedging it a bit with the flat. Shucks. Yeah. Hey James, pull out this one. Oh, like this. And then this is the one that was working actually. This one was working. So these are the old ones. And then out to the new ones. They're not that expensive though. It's going for like $960. This is one new one, but they're both the same. Let me open the other one. And then this is the other new one. So yeah, you guys can see they're both identical. So both of them was like 1,980. So I'm gonna go ahead and fit them in. So I'll just remove these ones and put them down there and fit back the VANOS solenoids. So now the VANOS solenoids are in. If you can see, those are both new ones. The new solenoids are in. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it. I'm gonna go ahead and strip out the charge pipes. 1, 2. Strip out the airbox, remove the cover, disconnect my coils so I can prime the oil pump. I'll have my diagnostic machine on so I can see if I'm getting any readings on the VANOS solenoids to be pumping oils to the VANOS. I'm just gonna disconnect it. I'm just gonna disconnect it on the head right here. Just remove the plug so it mustn't start when I'm cranking, just to prime the oil pump. So just disconnect all 6 of them. That's number 4. So the furthest from the gearbox, according to my knowledge, is number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's pretty nice to work today because the car is not warm or hot. Let me just bring the camera closer and show you guys that I've disconnected all 6 of them. As you all can see, I've disconnected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime the oil pump and see what can go right. If I can see, I'll have my diagnostic machine on as well. And then I'll show you guys on the other side when I have my diagnostic machine screen view to show you guys that it was actually priming the oil pump. I'm gonna go inside the car and prime the car. My brother is not here today to prime it for me, so I'm alone. I'm just gonna go and prime it. And then I'll show you guys on the other side when I'm also priming it when the phone is diagnosing as well. So you're gonna repeat that process 4 to 5 times or 6 times just to prime the oil pump. Now that I have primed the oil pump, I'm gonna go ahead and connect the coils and start it. Oh no. All connected now. I'm gonna go ahead and crank the car. Let it start. Looks like the car is running fine, but I'm gonna go ahead and clear all the fault codes and see how is it doing with the fault codes. The fans are gonna run because I have the mass airflow sensors disconnected, so stay tuned as I do that. Looks like we are on a good path now. Can assemble everything and drive the car and see how it's performing. It is now idling decent. I don't have drivetrain error, still have to do brake pads. That's why you see that fault code there. Let's see if I still have drivetrain error. Okay, vehicle information, vehicle status, faults. I don't have drivetrain error anymore. Drivetrain is gone. I think we're off in a good path. And today doesn't sound like it's misfiring. As you all can hear, it's idling like a newborn baby. All is well right now. So far, all is well, as you all saw on the fault codes that everything is reading. Yesterday, it was not reading. I was so frustrated. I didn't get the opportunity to record the data when it wasn't reading properly. I just got fault codes and all those things. But now I'm not receiving the fault codes for the VANOS. So I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling everything back. And then I'm gonna drive the car around the block. My brother drove it around the block yesterday. He's not here today to drive it. He's a bit busy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling everything and see how that goes. Keeping my fingers crossed, all worked out very well. I'll be very happy at the end of today for all the hard work that I've put in on this. I'm tired, but okay, a man never gives up. I'm gonna go ahead, reassemble the charge pipes, and then put back the air boxes, connect the mass airflow sensors so I don't have mass airflow sensors fault codes. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do it on time lapse. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's meet on the other side. Ah, shucks. After assembling everything, I can just see that I forgot one cover that goes over the underneath the charge pipes. Now I need to strip again. Everything is all back together, as you all can see. No sensors are loose, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the car and see how it's idling for a while, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go out for a drive and see how that is going to go. Now I'm just honestly keeping my fingers crossed that I don't have to strip this car again. So I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna drive it with the carbon brace off for now, just for testing. There it goes. Starts like a newborn baby. But don't forget, I need to clear the fault codes for the air pipes because the mass airflow sensors were off. Only those two left, so I'm gonna clear them and then diagnose continuously. So let me go ahead, clear them. All is gone. Let me start it again now. Let's check how the solenoids are reading now. Reports. Just those two. Yesterday they were not reading at all, so I'm gonna go and drive it now with that reading. Just gonna get my cell phone mount and mount my phone there and then go out for a drive. moment of truth. If you guys look closely, the VANOS solenoids are reading properly the inlet and the exhaust one. I myself don't drive this car very hard because I'm really scared of this car, because as you all know, M4s, M5s, you know, all these BMWs, it's just a coffin on four wheels. So I just take it easy. Get trained about MJ they take UCJ M4 ya bro, so akinyake matata. So just look closely as the VANOS are reading properly. Start stop, which was fun. Even start stop is working now. Just came back from the drive. The VANOS solenoids did the job. There's no misfire, as you all can hear, idling like a newborn baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and assembling the unassembling the carbon brace, the covers on top there, and the engine cover, because I'm done here. No whistling sound, no misfire. That was a run for my energy. But I guess good for my channel. I'm learning a lot on BMWs. So yeah, I guess this is the moment we've all been waiting for. My brother is there in the evening, just finally test driving the car and pushing the car to its limit, because he drives the hell out of the car, something that I myself can't do because I'm really scared. Yeah, it's an M4. You can all say whatever you want, but I'm still scared until today. I guess this brings us to the end of this video. We're all excited the car is doing very well. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you guys on the next video. Smokeland.